What's up, food friends? Hope you're all doing amazing out there. Today, we're going to look at some mid June food recalls because a few really big ones came out this week, and I didn't want to wait till the end of the month to warn everybody. For returning viewers, thanks for coming back. It really means a lot. And for new viewers, howdy. I'm a former professional cook helping educate people about avoiding ultra processed and fast foods while learning all this YouTube stuff for myself. My name is Lee, but really I'm just a dude talking food. Real quick, I just want to say we're going to start busting out recipe videos again really soon. There's been a lot of requests. Dawn and I have just had some schedule changes, so we haven't had much time to work together, but we've got some time planned to shoot videos really soon. So yeah, let's look at this egg recall causing yet another multi-state salmonella outbreak. Last time it was cucumbers, now it's eggs. And as we know, the price of eggs has been crazy here in the States for a while now for multiple reasons. It basically comes down to supply and demand. There was bird flu, some corporate greed, a few other influences that I'm not getting deep into today. But of course, now the production is picking back up. We've got a major egg supplier recalling almost 2 million dozen eggs for a possible salmonella contamination, and these were sold through multiple retailers. And again, that's not 2 million eggs, that's 2 million dozen. So here we go again with the salmonella outbreak stuff. August Egg Company of Hilmar, California, is recalling 1.7 million dozen eggs for possible salmonella contamination. And I'm pretty sure this will only get worse before it gets better. It's still pretty early onset of everything. This egg recall is mainly affecting store brands from various food retailers. It's affecting O Organics with Safeway, Market Side Organics through Walmart, Rally's store brand eggs, Simple Truth through Kroger, and many other store brand and loose eggs. And like we saw in the cucumber salmonella outbreak recently, it went on for weeks as contaminated cucumbers showed up in food service products all over the US. Hopefully they got in front of this one faster, but I think it's going to go on for a while longer. I mean, these eggs are going to start showing up in food service products all over, so be careful out there. The next big recall we're going to look at this week is the recall of 45,000 pounds of pre-cooked, ready-to-eat shrimp for a potential listeria contamination. Borstein Foods out of Washington State is initiating this recall. This was sold mainly on the west coast of the US in 1 and 5 pound bags. It was sold frozen, but it doesn't require cooking before eating. This one is disgustingly scary. The shrimp is already cooked, it's ready to eat, so it doesn't require further cooking. The chances of anyone cooking these more to kill the listeria is minimal. Listeria, much like salmonella, can make people really sick, and it's potentially fatal in the frail or the infirm. What makes this listeria event even grosser this time is that listeria is usually a sanitation issue, and since this food was cooked and contaminated after cooking, well, someone's not washing their hands after using the restroom and then handling food. It's pretty gross. Now, it wouldn't be a recall video without all these showing up on the list. This week, it's their Casa Mamita churro bites, and these contain milk as an undeclared allergen, so it's got the potential to make people sick depending on their allergy levels. And here's an example of my point on the egg recall and that it may go on for a while. Here's yet another company recalling their salsa and cucumber made products from the giant Bedners Growers contamination I reported on weeks ago. So yet another company having to recall their products made with these cucumbers. Firehook of Virginia is recalling their classic sea salt organic crackers for an unlisted allergen of sesame seeds. These were mainly sold on the East Coast. Sesame seeds were only recently added to the listed allergen list, and a few companies have been missing this one lately. This is a pretty serious allergy, as are most seed and nut allergies. Here's another listeria contamination. This time it's enoki mushrooms from Whole Food 99 Incorporated out of Brooklyn, New York. These were distributed nationwide, but thankfully enokis aren't as widely used as some of our other vegetable recalls. Next, we have Turkana Foods of New Jersey recalling their 200-gram packages of Floria dried apricots. These have an unlisted allergen of sulfites, which can cause all kinds of allergy issues. These were distributed all over the US, so watch out if you got these lying around. Lastly, it looks like Aldi got hit twice this month, also partnered with BJ's retail stores. They're both recalling gummies made by Vita Warehouse Corp. These B12 gummies have an unlisted allergen of peanuts, and we all know how serious nut allergies are. I mean, you wouldn't even think to look for peanuts in a B12 gummy. But, this is why you got to read the labels on everything. You just never know these days. So that's the food in the news for the last 2 weeks or so. I hope this really helped out and helped raise awareness of these dangerous food recalls and this new salmonella outbreak being caused by eggs. Please drop a like and a comment, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button. All your likes, comments, and subscribing all help my videos be seen by more people, so it's all really appreciated. We'll have some more recipes coming out real soon. Hope you all have a great week and be safe. Peace.